Recording.
All right, recording it is. Here at Target, Teresa's inside with my debit card. Lord help me. One good thing about this social distancing, you can always find a parking spot. Of course, if it wasn't for the handicapped, I'd never find a spot to park. People were in line here. Yeah, the line seems to be moving pretty good. Saw a guy with a beige colored t-shirt, and on the front was a silhouette of a hockey goalie, and in bold letters it says, "Shut your 5-hole." So I thought was pretty cute. No, a 5-hole in hockey is that's the area between the goalie's legs. So if you go ahead and you score on the goalie, and you score between his legs, then you scored on the 5-hole. Now about maybe 20 or 30 years ago, I had a shirt where behind the goalie was let's just say a provocative young lady. On the print it said, "Goalies do it in the crease." But I guess that got too controversial that they quit making that t-shirt. And I kind of missed that shirt. Now, last time Teresa went into that Target, she brought out so much stuff that I was surprised I got it all on this bike. Let's see, what do we got around here? We got Kohl's. I don't know if that's a furniture store or what. I think Harley Daywriter or HDR knows more about that than I do, because he'd mentioned one time that his wife, Mrs. HDR, did not go on the motorcycle ride with him because she got some Kohl's cash in the mail. So I'm just wondering if that's the same Kohl's, which it might be. HDR can let me know. What else they got down here? They got frijoles and frescas. The Bourbon Street Sports Bar. You notice on there, gambling and spirits 24 hours. Smokes, Hair Nails, Boost Mobile, Loya Insurance Company. There's a Dollar Tree around the corner. Now about this alcohol 24 hours. Well, what that does there is gives a reason for the auto insurance companies to jack up your rates. At one time, I can't mention the name, but I'll just say that their mascot is a lizard. And when President Trump signed this bill that gave everybody like $50 a month extra in their paychecks, well, guess what? This company did, insurance company. My insurance went up $50 a month. Now, coincidence? Makes you wonder. So then I went ahead and dropped that company and went with a company that had something to do with, can't name them either, but let's just say it had something to do with agriculture. So they weren't much cheaper. So then I went ahead and looked to a company that was friendly to veterans. And naturally, I found one. There's 4 letters in there. US blank blank. And those rates, okay, I can go ahead and say them since I'm not saying anything derogatory about it. It was USAA auto insurance. And the rates I got from them were lower than the initial rates with Geico. Then when I bought the Tri-Glide here, I checked with Allstate. I checked with, I think, State Farm, Progressive, and they all said for motorcycle insurance you had to have a motorcycle endorsement, which is BS because the track does not require a motorcycle endorsement. So then, okay, I did probably not so common thing is I went with Harley Davidson, and they knew it was a Tri-Glide. I explained to them that it does not require a motorcycle endorsement in the state of which it's registered. So they asked me, how long you been riding? So I immediately transfer that to, okay, how many years driving experience do you have? Not riding experience, but driving experience, okay? So I said 47. And they were able to continue with that. Now, I don't know whether they interpreted that I've been riding motorcycles for 47 years, which I haven't. But they went ahead and insured it, but they wanted like $1,200 a year. And at the time, I was able to go ahead and pay for the full year's insurance. And no sooner did I get done paying it, they said, "Okay, hang on just a minute. We're going to go ahead and get you set up on automatic payment." I said, "Hold on a minute here. I just paid for a whole year." I guess they get extra commissions or something if they get people to agree on automatic payment. So I said, "Hey, I just paid for a year's worth of insurance. What are you trying to do? I might not want to go with you next year." Finally, they agreed to it. Like, what choice did they have? But a Tri-Glide has its benefits. And another benefits is dealing with stupid people. Like at the DMV, for example. Lady tried to tell me I need a motorcycle endorsement. No, no, no. California and Nevada, you don't need one. But I think I've covered that topic on another post. Go ahead, hit that card. Hit that card. Being on this renal diet really sucks because I can't have steak. And damn it, I want steak. Every place is out of toilet paper. If people would just learn the way of using toilet paper, it wouldn't be as bad as it was. Now, how you do that is you take one sheet, okay, about yay big by yay big, okay? You fold it, tear the center out of it about the size of a quarter, maybe a nickel, tear that center out of it, and you go ahead and you slip that paper, boom, okay, over your finger. Now that piece that you tore out, okay, you hang on to that because that's gonna come in handy later on. Well, then what you do is you go ahead and wipe. Then you got all this paper down here. You take it and boom, scoot it off your finger. Now that little piece you tore out, what you do with that is you use it to clean out underneath your fingernail. And boom, that's how you got the job complete with just one sheet of paper. Then you throw that little piece in the sheet of toilet paper. You're all done. You throw it in the toilet and flush it away.